hello. Today we're going to be doing some more building in Minecraft. We're going to be, continuing the little block palette series. So yeah, going to be, building from a limited block palette. Again, the last time I did one of these streams was like about a month ago. So yeah. How are you? I'm doing alright. I'm doing pretty good. Doing good because it was Eid. Ooh. What did you do for Eid? What did you do for thingy? Eid. Yeah, hope your Eid was good. Hope your Eid was good on it. It's fucking boiling. We need a cow? I need you to elaborate. What? And I have a fan right here. I'm putting my fan on. Because the thing is, to me, doing a cow means being a bitch, basically. It was Eid al-Adha. Sacrifice a lifetime. It's the kind of what? Oh, okay. That makes sense. For me, doing a cow means something way different than what it means for you. I thought for a second my fan was like kind of broken. There we go. I don't want it to fucking move. There we go. Okay, so if you hear a weird noise, that's my fan, cause it is boiling. Context matters. Yeah, context matters. Yeah. If you hear a weird noise, that's my fan, cause it's boiling. But yeah, I'm glad your Eid was. I'm glad your Eid was good. But it is fucking boiling in my room. Like I said, if you hear a weird noise, that's my good old trusty fan. Hoping my computer and I need to put that on because it's boiling. I'm boiling. Number two, I'm hoping my computer does not overheat. There are lots of reflecting. Ooh, okay. Because my computer kind of prone to overheating. Basically, I had to years ago. My computer kept dying. You know why? It kept overheating, so we had to take one of the sides off. And now it doesn't overheat. So yeah. My computer has been a bit too lately. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's partially just the heat and how just fucking warm it's been. So yeah. When did you change your thermal paste? I have no idea. To be fair, it hasn't overheated recently. When the last time you changed? I have no idea. Yeah. I have no idea. The thing is though, it hasn't overheated in years. It hasn't overheated in ages. Right, we just had to take one of the parts off. And to be fair, this isn't like a computer you just buy from like Lenovo or Curry's or whatever. This is like a custom one, so processor will overheat. Performance will drop. Yeah, and it doesn't also help that I don't remember It also doesn't help that I don't remember the last time I cleaned my computer, the inside of it. So yeah, that kind of. The thing is, I'm too scared to touch it, so I'm probably gonna get my dad to do it sometime. I'm gonna see if my dad will do it like soon, cause I did it today. I don't know. I don't even know where my thermal paste is in my PC. I'm gonna be so honest. So I'm gonna hopefully get my dad to clean it. I was cleaning it today. It took me 15 minutes. Yeah. So the place is simple. Yeah. You remove the fan. Okay. I'm gonna hopefully get my dad to do it, and then if you know, if I'm not here on Sunday, if I'm not streaming on Sunday, you know why. Don't blame me, blame my dad. It is paste on the processor chip. Oh, okay. 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 It's on the yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it gets dried up and then processor dies. So yeah. I feel like a year. I think a year or two. I have been streaming off this computer for. This is the only computer I've ever streamed off. I've had this computer probably. I want to say 8 years. I don't know when the last. Yeah, I've had it 8 years. That's probably the reason why it used to overheat so much. I don't know when the thermal paste and stuff used to. I don't know whether my dad used to redo it. That's probably why. Don't kill your PC. Yeah, it survived 8 years. But yeah, I don't want to kill it now. I don't want to kill it now. So yeah. Yeah, somehow it survived like 8 years. Somehow it survived like 8 years, which is crazy. Just crazy. So, yeah. But it will constantly heat up and crash, etc. I mean, it hasn't crashed since we took the side off. It hasn't crashed. Performance, yeah. It hasn't crashed since we took the side off. So, yeah. It hasn't crashed then, but I should probably clean it and put thermal paste on. So, yeah. I should probably do that. I should probably get my dad to do it even, because he knows more about computers and knows how to not fuck that up. You probably have to take the side off. Yeah, probably. Yeah, because it was overheating a lot. So, yeah. I probably need to. I'm gonna get my dad to do it at some point. Because again, I don't trust myself. Get to do it. Yeah, get to do it. I'm a professional. Yeah, I don't trust myself to do it, frankly. So, I will probably get my dad to do it, because he's the one that kind of like put my computer together, so he knows it best. So, yeah. He probably knows it best. Because removing the fan and reattaching it can be difficult if you're unfamiliar. Yeah. And plus, I'm pretty sure I only have one fan in this computer. So if I don't know how to put it back together, then I'm fucked basically. Unless I have this fan on, my big fan on, like 24/7, which is like not ideal, especially when it gets to like winter and stuff. And so yeah. Don't you have ventilation fans? I don't know. I know I have like one big fan, like at the back of the computer. I don't know. I haven't actually had a proper look at like my computer and stuff on your PC case. Let me see. I've got like a bit at the front. I've got like a hole at the front. Let me see. I've got like a hole at the front. I assume I've got like a hole at the front of my case. Like that's up on my front, like right at the front. So I assume that's where my ventilation fans are. Yeah, that's probably, yeah. I assume like it's right in front of my like USB slots. So that's probably where it is. That's probably where the ventilation fans are. And then I've got like one big fan at the back. So yeah. And my fucking sleeves are pissing me off. I'm gonna need to undo the fucking buttons on it. But yeah, that probably is for the fans. So I don't know my computer very well, because my dad has just like custom built it pretty much from scratch. So yeah, I'll have to get him to sort it. So yeah. And my headphones are being a dick. I need to buy myself a new pair of headphones, because Thing is, with my computer, with like this computer, the Bluetooth doesn't work so well. Otherwise, I would have used my like actual Bluetooth Sony headphones. So yeah, I do need to, and like these ones have been broken for a while, so where like only one side of it actually works, and even then like the wire's dodgy on it. So I need to click like pressing on it so it actually like give me proper audio. So yeah, I don't need to buy like a new pair. Actually for Christmas I did ask my mum and my grandma, hey, can you both buy me a pair of headphones, one for here and then for one for at my mum's. For context, I still live with my parents. My parents split up almost 10 years ago now. My parents split up like almost 10 years ago now, and I live with them, like I live with each parent like half the time. Like some days a week I spend with my dad, some days a week I spend with my mum, and I have a computer at my mum's as well. So it just made sense for us to have a computer there and a computer here. And I asked both of them, hey, can you get me a pair of headphones? So, and I told them, I think I told like even my mom. I think I told my mom. I don't know if I told my grandma, but I told my mom. I think I told one of them anyways. I want a pair for. I need a new pair for at my dad's, and then I need a pair. I needed a new pair for my mum's, right? Because I was relying on the Bluetooth, which is a bit dodgy on that computer. Well, it was a bit dodgy on that computer. Then my old computer at my mum's died. I don't know. I think it's something to do with the like. It just stopped like doing stuff with the monitor. It was like turning on. It was turning on, and then it just wouldn't. Like, it would turn on after like 5. It would turn off for like 5 seconds. Say, hey, we can't import stuff to the monitor, and then shut down. It would just do that. And so yeah, I had to, and we tried to solve it. My dad tried to sort it out. Just didn't work. So yeah. And then I don't know what the Bluetooth is like on my new computer at my mum's, because I haven't tried it. I used the Razer Black Shark V2 Pro. It's a good headphone, has a 50-hour battery life. It's just so soft you can wear it all day. Oh, okay. Is it like a wired one? Has Bluetooth, but you can use wire. I use the wireless dongle. Okay. I've tried using the wireless dongle on this computer. Does not work. So yeah, I will need to get wired headphones at some point. See, back to my story. I did tell like one of them, hey, I need a pair of headphones for here, and then I need a pair of headphones for at my mum's. And then they talked to each other. They decided, try your 3.9 port. I don't know which one that is. I'm gonna be so honest. Oh, it's on. I think I tried all like the USB slots and it just didn't work. You just got a lightning mark? Oh. Let me put the torch on my phone. I've got the normal separate mic and headphone cable. And then I have USB 2.0, USB, is that 3.0? I've got 3 USB 2.0 slots. And then I have HDMI, and then, yeah, I don't have one. I don't think. Oh, it might be in the back. Different colour. Coming back. Yeah, maybe in the back then. Okay. Yeah, I think I have a fan at the back, and then I think I have ventilation fans in the front, I think. Yeah, they basically decided, my grandma and my mum basically decided, we'll only get her one pair of headphones for some reason. They only got me one pair of headphones to be at my mum's, because at the time I didn't have like a proper like wired headset just for my computer. I just had my Bluetooth headphones, which, you know, the Bluetooth headphones, like I said, bit dodgy. Like I used a like wireless dongle for the longest time, and the like wireless, yeah, I used the wireless thing, just was shit. Oh yeah, ventilation fans of mine. I sent you a picture of mine. Is yours like this one? Let me see. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's pretty much like exactly that one. It's like I can't probably see my fans at the front of my computer, because I have I basically have a case where the front of the computer doesn't let me see inside it. It's only really, I can only really see it from the side, so I can't see like that. But and I'm not gonna get it out to see the back of it. But it looks pretty similar. But yeah, they decided to get me one pair of headphones for some reason, and I could bring that pair of headphones here. I'm just lazy, and I know at some point I will forget to take them back. So yeah, I'll just get a new pair. I moved the front of my case for ventilation. Okay, that's fair. I don't think I can. It doesn't look like I can easily take the front of my case off. It's only really the side of the case that I can take off. So yeah, that's why we decided to take like the side of it off. So yeah, and speaking of headphones, I'm literally charging my Sony ones right now. So yeah, I mainly use my Sony ones for like if I'm editing on like my phone or my iPad. So yeah, which I do a lot anyways. Like, cause usually at my mum's, if I'm like during the day, what I'll usually do. I have a very small room at my mum's, so I tend to and it gets really hot if I have my computer on. So what I tend to do is like be on my iPad like during the day, and then usually at night and like in the evening and stuff, I'll be on my computer. So yeah, I love my Sony headphones. So yeah. Anyways, we've just yapped for so long about computers and stuff. I'm gonna go and do the Ace Attorney duel really quickly. So yeah, Ace Attorney duel time. There we go. Guess. Okay. Ace Attorney main series. Guess the character. Phoenix is always first. I always go with Phoenix. Okay, black hair, but not in the first game. Okay, I'm gonna go with Misty Faye. Okay, female, not dead, so probably incarcerated, probably arrested. Okay, in the Apollo Justice trilogy then. Okay, I'm gonna go with Plum Kitaki. Spirit of Justice. Obviously, I'm gonna go with Garan. Is her hair is classed as dark indigo. Okay, why is Garan's hair classed as dark indigo and is correctly identified when Verity Gavel's hair is classed as black when it's actually brown? Like what? I don't know. Okay, I've got arrested female after the invite of tournament. What are the? Oh, is it Gyru? Yeah, because her actual hair color's black. I wasn't sure if they were gonna go with black or pink for her hair color, but yeah. I was trying to think of the cases in Spirit of Justice, and the only ones I could think of were in that second. I could only think of Right Turnabout, and then Turnabout Storyteller, and then Turnabout Revolution. Okay, investigation. I'm gonna go with Miles. Alive male. Okay, I'm gonna go with Verity just to show you. Her hair very clearly brown. It's like a dark brown, but it's classed as black for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, alive male. First game, black hair. Okay. gonna go with Eddie, even though he was second game. First game. First investigations game. We haven't got the year right at all, so maybe it's an unknown year. Because black is the new brown. Yeah, apparently black is the new brown. Apparently. Maybe it's an unknown year, so maybe it's an animal. But the only animals I can think of were in the second game. Is it Helmut again? I swear I've had Helmut. Oh no, Helmut was second game. I swear I've had Helmut so many times. Just so many times. Okay, alive male, black hair. Oh god. Okay, so we've got what games? What cases have we got? We've got turnabout visitor, turnabout airlines, turnabout visitor, turnabout airlines, the kidnapped turnabout. Turnabout ablaze. We had another case as well that I don't remember. Because I'm pretty sure that case in Ablaze was split into 2 episodes. So yeah, let's go with Alba for now. Yeah, before talking about Blaze, I'm going with Rhoda. She's the only other character that I can think of that has black hair. So yeah, alive, black hair, in between airlines and a blaze. So kidnapped. Oh, is it one of the Amanos? It's not one of the Amanos. Lance? No. Occupation. Interpol agent. It's not gonna be Shilong Lang. It's not gonna be Shilong Lang because he has brown hair. What? What Interpol agents are there? Unless it's the Men in Black. It's these guys. It's these guys. Why? Just why? Just why? Okay. Sorry, my mum was texting me. Okay, go with Ryunosuke first. Okay, we've got live. Okay, let's go with Ray Nambami. Okay, after Blossoming Attorney. Okay. Let's go with Maria Gori. Okay, after Return of the Great Departed Soul. Okay. Alive female. 19th century is not correct, so I assume it's a juror. Yeah, I assume it's a juror. She's not in. Yeah, she's in Runaway Room. So now I just have to basically guess. I don't remember which jurors showed up in which case. She was in it from pretty early on, so no, it's not the typewriters. She was in it. These two were in it pretty early on, I think. Yeah, Runaway Room. Yeah, Cladded Cocoa Roll. Let me see. Oh, Street Vendor. Oh shit. Blonde. Is it? Oh, is it Patricia B? No. I want to say Olive, but she was arrested. Yeah, she was arrested. What street? Oh, is it Venus? Yeah, it's Venus. I forgot about her for a sec. Forgot about her. Okay. That's the fucking baby! I swear. Didn't we get the baby for this one as well last time? Like, I don't know. Oh, this is Delicia? Yeah, that's Delicia Scone. And then this one. That is. For a second, I wanted to say Acme Hicks because of the shape of the hair, but then I was like, no, Acme Hicks is investigations. But then I was like, okay, who actually wears a hat with that hairstyle? The only other person I could think of was Yana Yogi. Okay. Quotes. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edwards human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? I feel like that was Maya? Maya. No, is it Pearl? Sure, Mr. Edgeworth. Who calls him Mr. Edgeworth? Who else calls him Mr. Edgeworth? Emma? No. This is... yeah, it's goodbyes. Who else calls him Mr. Edgeworth other than Maya and Pearl? Because even then I knew Emma was a stretch. Who calls him Mr. Edgeworth? That's gonna... Gumshoe? Oh, it's Gumshoe, yeah. I forgot that he called him Mr. Edgeworth for a while. So yeah. The person in question was a victim of murder, not ill-conceiving naming Mr. Wright. So this is definitely no, it's not Edgeworth. Francisca? No. Was a victim, not ill-conceived naming. Oh my god, wait, it was a judge. It was a judge. For a second there, I was just listing off I was just mindlessly listing off characters that I knew were both in investigations, and then the Phoenix Wright trilogy. But then I was like, no, wait a minute, let's think logically for a second. That's the judge. Okay. The lamentable day, the precious Hoey Coban was lost to me. No doubt some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prize coin for himself. Prize coin. But I am playing Black Myth Wukong. Oh, I've heard good things about that. Thank you for the lurk, Uzi. Prize coin. Psssttt, maybe? Do you know Sun Wukong? Yes, I not gonna lie, I don't know him too well, but I have watched Lego Monkey Kid, so I am like kind of familiar with, yeah, Jenny to Us, yeah, I'm kind of familiar with Wukong, so yeah. Pocketed the prize. Oh wait, was this maybe Hosonaga? No, this was this guy. Yeah, I forgot. I swear, I think someone talked about this guy on yeah, because recently there was an Ace Attorney like popularity poll. No one put Korikuda. So basically it's based on Wukong being killed by heaven, but since he is immortal, they scattered him into 6 relics. Oh yeah, because they had I think it was the rings in Monkey Kid. And you have to reunite them and resurrect Sun Wukong. It's really, really good. Ooh, okay, yeah, but I have heard how good it is. I've heard that it is really good. So yeah, that rings, but like different abilities of Wukong. Okay. This one I think is Return of the Great Impact. So yes, it is. So I knew it was later in the game because of the Waxwood head, but I knew it wasn't like the last 2 cases of the last game. Was Return of the Great Impact still one of the last 2 cases of Resolve? I don't remember, but I knew it was later on in the game. So yeah. Forged letter. Forsaken? No. Oh, this is captive. This is captive? No, actually, this is Ages, I think. Yeah, turn them up for the Ages. If you want to watch a fun video about Sun Wukong, and then I suggest overly sarcastic productions where they explain. Oh, I think I get them like recommended on my YouTube suggested thing. I get them suggested to me on YouTube every so often. So yeah, this is Countdown, I think. Yeah, that's Countdown. Okay. But yeah, I think I get them suggested to me on YouTube like every so often, and I watch and I think I've watched a few of their shorts. So yeah, it's a series of Journey to the West and the literature part, and Red makes it really cool. Okay, I'll have a let me see. Is it the people I'm thinking of actually? I think it might be. Overly sarcastic productions. Oh no, it's not the people I'm thinking of. I was thinking of the stickman guys, I think. Yeah, I have to, let me see, playlists. Let's see, you said red and blue, okay. Okay, let's see. Journey to the West, okay, let me save that playlist. There we go. Okay, yeah, I've saved the playlist. I'll have a look at it. And let's get to building. So this is the, oh Jesus. That was a bit of lag there. Yeah, this is the block palette that we're working with. I do have one more block palette over here. Jesus, lag. I do have one more block palette over here, but I was like, oh, this is very much like a much more bland palette, and we have done like a few more like, recently we have done a few more like blander palettes, so you know, palettes with like kind of samey colors recently. So I thought I'd, you know, kind of like shake it up a little bit, you know. So yeah, yeah, let me just shove that up here. You know, I haven't really looked at yet. I haven't really looked at the new blocks yet. I haven't really looked at the, I've only just updated this world to the 26.2 pre-release. So yeah, let me get out, so this is Cinnabar. I'll just get out all the, let me just get out all the like versions of this block, of these blocks even. There's only really the sulfur and then the Cinnabar blocks. So yeah, there's so many. Okay. My scroll wheel is definitely kind of broken. I need a new mouse bar, at least to clean it. So yeah, okay, let me see. That's a Cinnabar. And then we've got sulfur. I'll get out those out in a sec. Yeah, we've got the sulfur blocks, then we've got the sulfur cube as well. So yeah. Let's see. Is the sulfur polished? Okay. Can I? Yeah, I need a new mouse. I need a new mouse desperately. I need a new mouse. I need a new headset. I need new headphones. I just need a new shirt. Okay, that's the sulfur stuff, and then let me see. Oh yeah, then that's potent sulfur, and then the sulfur things. What else did they add? What else did they add? In this thing. Let me see, they had the bucket of sulfur cube. Okay. And I added the new thing, and why is my music not on? Oh, it's just very quiet. Okay. I added the golden dandelion as well, which we looked at a while ago. Do they have like sulfur, like as it like an old little sulfur item instead of like kind of like how we have resin blocks and resin clumps? It doesn't look like it, no. And then we have the sulfur cubes. So yeah, let me just, I think you can make these into sulfur farms as well, which is kind of useful actually. I kind of like that. And then we've got this guy, which I think he can like knock back. He can give it a, let me see, TNT. I think you can, there we go. Have a sulfur, oh, you punch them when they have the thing in it. And I think it absorbs it. Okay, let's get it away from the build while it has TNT in it. Can I get the thing out of it? Let me see, can I swap it with like ice? Oh yes, I can. Whoa! I like this little guy. Can I step on top of them? No. Okay, that's okay. Can I punch you back over there? Oh, they don't like being... To be fair, I think I grabbed compressed ice and not regular ice. So, that might have changed it. Oh, it's just the same. It's just the same no matter whether you put in like compressed ice or normal ice. Okay. Okay. Can I put in a trapdoor? Can I give it a trapdoor? That'd be so funny if I could give it a trapdoor, but no, I think it is. I think it's full blocks. Wait a minute. If I give it redstone, then let's say that. Oh wait, well, I can't give it redstone. Okay. Can I give it? Okay. Let me see. I can't give it a wood. Okay, let me see. Blue ice. I'll give it blue ice. Okay. Okay. Doesn't really go too far. It kind of slides across though, which I kind of like. But yeah, this block set. I kind of wish we got. Wait, can I summon? I can do slash summon actually, which might lag out the stream a little bit. Summon. Sulfur. That's sulfur cube. Can I not sulfur? Can I not summon? Well, let me see. Can I not summon in? No, what's block display? Oh, there's block display. I saw block display. What the fuck is that? Someone did block display. What the fuck is that? What's a block display? What the fuck is that? Can I not summon in? Is this one just for entities? I think this one just might be for entities because I didn't see a. Let's see. Let's go down to. Let's go down to S. Is there a stronghold? No, there's not stronghold. There's text. This text display. Let's see. What are the commands? What command am I thinking of? What command am I thinking of? Place. Feature. Sofa. Sofa pool. Sofa. Is that it? Minus 58. What are we on now? Minus 60. Okay. Sofa. What am I looking at? Sofa pool. Oh. Slash. What did I do? Place sofa pool. Be able to place feature. Okay, can't place a sofa pool. Okay, can't sit. Is that sofa spec cluster? Okay, it's just not showing up. Wait, can I place like other structures? So, Nitrogen City. I'll just do a. Let's see, jungle pyramid. Oh, I can summon stuff in. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Will it? Does it? It goes under here. Okay, I'm leaving that here. I'm just leaving that there because why not? This is just me messing around with commands now. Okay, let's place feature. Does it allow me to acacia? Okay, it allows me to place those. So far, did we try everything? It won't let me It won't let me place a sulfur pool for some reason. Okay, so I need to have a look at the sulfur pool and how those work. But it won't won't properly summon in for some reason. So yeah, it's a shame that these aren't like the happy gas and that like when they have a block in them, I can't then like actually jump on them. That would be cool. That would be a cool feature. That would be cool. Okay. What are my opinions on these though, on the new blocks? Because like I said, I've been stuck on like 1.21 for a while because I've just been playing on Chaos Craft mainly. So yeah, I don't really have too much of any opinions on these. I think when they got first announced, I thought they were too saturated. Like compared to the like rest of the cave biomes, I thought they were too saturated. Now I think they're like kind of perfect. And actually seeing them in game, I kind of like them. I feel like though with this block, with the Cinnabar block, I feel like I wouldn't want it as like being like the main like feature of a build though. I'd probably want this more as like a transition block compared, like if we're going from like deep slate to like, you know, like red concrete, or like, you know, if we're using like polished cinnabar, like cinnabar bricks. Actually, if I went from like stone bricks or deep slate, I would actually want these as more transitionary blocks to like redder blocks. So maybe using these as like a transition from like deep slate to like mangrove. So yeah, I'd probably want to use cinnabar as like a transition block in like a gradient rather than like having it being like the main feature of a build, unless you're doing like trying to do like a ruined kind of like cave house thing, like a ruined structure underground, and you use cinnabar, because I feel like this would be perfect for a ruined underground structure. So yeah, and then I've got the sulfur blocks, which I think look cute. I think it's that though there's not a lot of like other yellow blocks that kind of match it, that I feel like would go well with it, because we've got like birch, which actually that might go together, but I feel like birch is too desaturated. Maybe the birch logs. No, I still feel like birch is like a little bit too desaturated maybe. And then I've got bamboo and the stripped bamboo. Actually, the stripped bamboo and the bamboo planks actually work kind of perfect with the sulfur. I think that looks alright. Smooth sandstone. No, I don't feel like that goes well together at all. And then I've got like wool and concrete and terracotta as well, which I feel like might not go together as well. So yeah, I don't think yellow goes well with it at all. I don't think the wool and the terracotta go with it, or like the yellow concrete. Maybe I could see like some people maybe using the concrete powder, but definitely not the like actual concrete. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't personally use. I personally wouldn't use sulfur all that much. I feel like I feel like a lot of my builds are like too reliant on sandstone, and so like I feel like these don't go that well. I don't know. I feel like, let me see, smooth sandstone. I use smooth sandstone quite a lot. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't feel like I would build out of this a lot, personally. Like, maybe I would use it for like for like our block palette series. But like, I feel like I wouldn't really use it outside of that. So yeah. And I feel like I think that's it for this update. It wasn't like, the drops aren't really like crazy big or anything like that. To be fair, we had just before, I think, was it just before? No, it was when I think just before I did the second build in this series, this one here, we had the copper age drop, because this one uses a lot of the like new copper stuff. Yeah, this one uses a lot of the copper stuff, which is like, I feel like it's a bit cheaty for like this series. I feel like I should have just stuck with the like slab and the stair farms, but of the chiseled stuff. But whatever. Because I did this one before the start of the year. I did this one like right before the start of the year. So back in September. And then I did this one also in September. And then I think I did this one in like a little later on in like October or something. So yeah, and then I think like these four here, I could be wrong, I think these one might have been 2025 builds, and I think everything after like this house here, so like everything here, don't like ignore the jungle temple for a second. I feel like everything from here is 2026, because these two are like the most recent builds I've done, and then I did these two like a few months ago as well. I don't remember if this one was 2025 or 2026. I know these three were 2025, definitely. These also like these two here are also my worst builds on this world. These three here are definitely the worst builds I've done on this world. This one I feel like is a bit cheaty, using like a bunch of the new because I was just using the argument. I was just like, I think in my head I was like, oh, I'm gonna use oxidized copper, and then I just decided, because it was like because all the new copper stuff had just released, I was like, oh, I was too excited to play around with them. So yeah. You from the UK? Yes. Welcome in, Jelly, by the way. Yes, I'm from England. I'm from the north of England. So yeah. But yeah, I feel like this one was a good build. I feel like this would still be a good build even without like the iron and the chains. And I feel like I could have done without the copper golems. So yeah. The view accent, why thank you. And then this one's pretty good. This one I feel like would be good for like a hallway or something. Like it kind of reminds me of the Irene dimension from Aphmau, from Aphmau's My Street and like Minecraft Diaries. Let me see Aphmau. I want to see, has she been posting more roleplay videos? Because I know she has another channel where she posts all her roleplays now. Aphmau Diaries. Oh, she's been posting mermaid tales. I saw like she'd posting like a bit of mermaid tales on that. I wonder. Oh, she posted the trailer a few months ago for the new My Street season. So yeah, I should watch more mermaid tales. I don't know why, but I don't know. I feel like I might have grown out of Aphmau. I watched her a lot a few years ago, but not necessarily now. So yeah, I started watching her when she was doing like the more like kid-centric content. So yeah, this one I feel like it's a decent build. It's a solid build. It just needs a bit more like it just needs a bit more, not necessarily detail, but like I feel like the spruce is too plain. I feel like it needs like a bit more of like a gradient or something like that. I feel like the spruce is just a bit too like plain, I guess. So yeah, definitely probably like add some more stuff into this rather than just having like the spruce, like maybe detail it with like some, maybe gradient it from like, maybe do a quick gradient from like spruce to oak maybe. So yeah, because I feel like this looks a bit too boring, I guess. And then I did this one, which, you know what, I don't think is that bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And especially this roof. This roof is fucking amazing. I'm just procrastinating from building. By the way, best builder in the UK. Why thank you. I'm just procrastinating from doing the current build, but truly I have no idea what to build with this block palette. So yeah, but this roof is pretty good, right? This is a pretty good roof. I've got to be so honest. I feel like this is a base I would definitely build on like an SMP and just stay in for the whole SMP. So for the whole, yeah, I feel like I'll do that. So yeah, and then this castle, I think this like castle wall, I think is pretty good. I feel like I should have like messed around with the size of the tower a bit more, But I think I was rushing with like the towers on this one. I feel like I was rushing, but I feel like it is like pretty decent. So yeah, and this was just kind of dog shit. I feel like this is like my worst, most recent, but I think I was just too busy yapping to actually focus on what I was actually doing. Because I think what I was originally going to do is like do a tower and then like do like something similar to this, do it like a sandcastle kind of. But then I just focused on one tower too much. So yeah. So yeah, and then we get to this block palette here. I have no idea what to build for this one. I'm gonna be so honest. I think maybe I do kind of have an idea. If we start off, I'm gonna start off with the dark prismarine. I'm gonna start off with this. Let's go like maybe I'm gonna go like 3 blocks up with the dark prismarine here. I love how you can just tell that it's a. Let me get a spyglass. I love how ominous the camel looks over there. That's just a very ominous camel over there. Jesus. It's just like it's just like, I saw it and I was just like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I was just like, for a second there, I thought it was I'm gonna be so honest, because it was turned to the side. For a second there, I thought it was a creaking. For a second there, I was just like, I haven't spawned any creaking in. I haven't done that. But no, it was a. What are they called? Like a. Is it a zombified camel? Camel husk. That's what they're called. It's a camel husk. Okay. Okay. So I want to kind of do this. I want to start off with this. Something like this. I want to start off with this. And then I want to do, that's waxed, yeah, I want to do this. You know what, that looks alright. Because originally I was thinking, oh, I'm going to swap this bit about, but no, I'm not going to do that. Actually, what I might do is, and oh yeah, the ad starts in 5 minutes, by the way. If you don't want an ad, you know what to do. Subscribe, and thank you for the follow, Jelly Chicken. Thank you for the follow. And what I think I'm gonna do is do this, maybe? Do this. And then do it like this, maybe? Mayhaps, maybe. That looks alright. I feel like that looks alright. Oh no, yeah, if you haven't seen this little series before, basically, the rules I have for this like kind of series is that basically, I am allowed to use only, I get a block palette off the block palettes website, and I'm only allowed to use these blocks plus their like variants. So for example, acacia, I can use acacia planks, stairs, slabs, fences, and fence gates, but I can't use stripped acacia wood or acacia, or the regular acacia logs. Okay. And then I can use, like, for example, if it's like a wood, I can use their like respective doors, trapdoors, pressure plates, and buttons. And yes, like, you know, there's no like, as long as that, you know, the textures aren't like too different. I'm allowing myself to use like the doors, even though the textures are quite different, just cause why not? But I can't use the acacia shelves, and I can't use like the signs. Can I use the signs? You know what, yeah, we'll use the signs as well. But I can't use the shelves because those are like, those textures are like too similar to the stripped versions. Yeah, computer limitations. So thank you. But yeah, for example, I can use like the stairs and like the slabs and the fences and the fence gates. I can use the walls as well if I'm using like a stone. If I'm using like a stone, like a brick, I can use like the wall variations. Let me see. I don't know whether and then I don't know whether to use like the copper bars or like the copper chains. I don't know. I don't remember if I've ever said whether I would use them or not. Like these bits here. Maybe I would use the like copper chests, for example, because those are very similar to the regular like wax weather stuff. But I don't know. But yeah, I can't use the copper bulb versions, because on the Block Palettes website, they have like, you know, the copper bulbs as like, you know, separate blocks in the Block Palettes. So yeah. So yeah, that's it, I think. So yeah. You buy? Yes I am. Yes I am. Yes I am. Okay, let's see. Let me build this one up, like maybe 2 more up, maybe. Do another one of these. Let's see. Do another one of those, and then maybe gender fluid. Yes, I am. Yeah. And then maybe do the acacia wood. Or maybe if we do the copper, and then kind of should we transition it here to the acacia? No. Maybe if I like pull it back there, like pull it back like 1 block. What do you pronounce it? She, they, he. She, they, he. I'm gonna use the dark prismarine slabs there. I'll use the dark prismarine slabs there. Is it? Hello. Yeah, I don't know what to do for like, because I don't want this to be just like a wall. I just want this to, I don't know what to do like for like a full build for this. So yeah, let me just start off with the wall for now, and then I can figure that out later on. So yeah, and I don't know where to include like the, copper bulbs. Maybe I can include them like here. Maybe. Oh, actually, underground bunker or castle. Oh, that could be a good idea. That feels like too much. So maybe if I pull it down like one, that feels like too much. So maybe what I do is like do this. I pull it down one, and I do it like that. Underwater. Oh, that could be a good idea. Actually, like an underwater like cave thing, like an underwater like bunker kind of. That could be a good idea. Okay, so like this like basic thing here. Okay, and then what I'll do is pull this around. Just start this off like here. Like that maybe? I'm tempted to make this circular. I'm tempted to make this kind of circular-ish. So if I pull that like that, then like do that. Pull that out, do that. And then pull this. How far long was it? Maybe I have to do, how far long was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so if I do like 10 across here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's perfect actually. I think that's perfect. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then, should I have this like a different, should I have like that side and this side be a different shape? No, I'll have them be like the same-ish shape, so yeah, do that. Do this. And then just pull it across here. Okay, and then what I'll do is we'll focus on like the corners later. We'll just focus right now on just doing like the actual like proper sides. So yeah, I'll focus on doing like the actual proper sides for now. So yeah, how much was this? This was 2.5. Okay, that was 2.5. Okay. So anyways, how's your guys' day been? So far? I went out to the beach with my grandparents. They're they're dog sitting for my dad's cousin at the moment. And welcome back from the end, by the way. But yeah, how's your guys' day been? How's your guys' day been so far? I've been dog sitting for. No, I've not been dog sitting. Sorry, my grandparents have been dog sitting for my dad's cousin. Well, their nephew, my dad's cousin. So, yeah, they've been dog sitting, and my grandma called me this morning. Well, we already kind of made plans last night, but it was just like, oh, depends on the weather. Depends on the weather. Depends on the weather. But she was like, she called me this morning and she was like, oh, can you be ready for like 10? And I was like, yes, I can. She called me at like 20 past 9, but it was fine because I was like, because it was like, it didn't take me long to get ready at all. So yeah, and then yeah, we just had a nice fun day. Just had a nice like fun day, just like going out to like the beach and stuff. It was nice. It was a nice day. You like dogs? Yes, I do. I said this earlier. I still live with my parents at the moment. I still live with my parents while I like go to uni and stuff, right? And my mum has 2 chihuahuas. I'm a dog. You're a dog. Okay. But yeah, my mum has 2 chihuahuas called Bo and Audrey. My whole family, pretty much. A lot of my family has like dogs and stuff. My sister has a dog. Jigger, yeah. But yeah, my sister has a dog. He's like a mix. He's like a hodgepodge of like different stuff. And then like my dad's cousin has a dog as well. Who like I said, my grandparents having babysitting or dog sitting for this like past week. While my dad's cousin has been on holiday, so yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. We just had a nice day at the beach and stuff. So yeah. Yeah. I felt so bad this morning because, like I said, our plans weren't final, and my manager texted me at 6 in the morning. Right now, I'm pretty much done with uni at the moment. Like I'm just waiting to hear back from grades, but like I have no like lectures and stuff. Like I have no like sessions or anything. And my manager like texts me at like 6 in the morning, right? And she's like, "Hey, Poppy, can you come in? Can you come in and do the open?" 3 of us are at this store, so it's gonna be one person, the opener, on their own. I felt so bad. I woke up when that shift started. I was not scheduled for this shift, by the way. She just texted me if I could take on this shift. But she texted me, and I just felt so bad because I usually wake up at like 8:30 each morning, and I literally you make sandwiches for my lunch, but not for work. But she literally. I just felt so bad, and I literally texted her as soon as I wake up, and I was like, no, sorry, I'm not able to. I felt so bad, and I'm moving all this up one. I felt so bad. I just felt so bad because I literally woke up. Like, if I was awake any earlier, I might have said yeah, but like, because I wasn't up any earlier. I was like, sorry, I can't. And I literally text her like, if she's in tomorrow, I'll explain that like, hey, I'll explain to her if she's in tomorrow. I'll kind of explain to her tomorrow why I answered her text. So like being like, hey, I'm sorry, I was not awake. So yeah. For context, I work in retail. I work in retail. I work at like a chain retail shop. And that doesn't look too bad actually, that looks alright. But yeah, I work at a chain retail shop at the moment. That's why and sometimes like people sometimes we just swap managers. Sometimes we just swap managers for like the week. So yeah. One thing that confuses me though, is that the new guy It's like the new guy went to the store. Sorry? That's wild from a new chat. But yeah, what was it? But yeah, because she said, "Oh, it's me." Well, sorry, it is fine. But yeah, it was basically my manager, one of the people who like has been there like less time than me, but like sometimes like opens and stuff and like does like a lot of extra shifts. Like it was understandable. Like it was kind of understandable why he went to the other store, because like he tends to like do like extra stuff and whatever. Like he doesn't need to do, like I'm pretty sure he gets like paid like a similar amount to me. Like I think he gets paid minimum wage. I don't know. Anyways, and then the new guy went, which I was like, I'm confused. I was just confused because he's like the new guy. I'm pretty sure is taking over from the last part-timer that quit. I have so many complaints about the last part-timer, but that's like another conversation in itself. But yeah, I was just confused because I thought he was taking on like a more part-time role, unless he's like been doing like a lot more shifts recently. But I have not. But yeah, I was just confused why like the new guy that joined, what was it, like a month ago, was like, oh, we're going to another store to help out. That confused me a little. Not gonna lie, because I have never been to another store to help out. I have never been scheduled to go to another store to help out, and I've been there 2 years. I'm not saying I'm jealous, because like I'm lazy. But like, it's just like the like. It's like I'm confused why like. As far as I know, me and one of the other part-timers that's been there a while. So you're lazy, yeah. But yeah, me and one of the other part-timers who's been there a while. I'm the part-timer that's been there the longest, by the way. Like, the only people that have been there, that have been at my job longer than me are manager, one of the key openers, and then the 3 full-timers. That's it. Like, how many people? 5 people. 5 people have been there longer than me, but one of the key openers and then the other part-timers have been there less time than me. But I'm just confused. I'm a bit confused why the new guy goes to another store to help out. But then, because as far as I know, he's not been like fully trained. Well, he might have been fully trained, but you know, he's not been here long. I'm just confused why he went, but then me and then the other person who I feel like makes more sense to go, who like also does like, who's been here for like a year and a half, who's been doing like a lot of the, who like I think opens sometimes as well. I'm confused why either, are you worried? Not really. I'm just confused. I'm just fucking confused why. Because like this happens a lot where like we'll just like have like either people are going to another store or like going to another store to help out, or like we'll have someone coming over here to do like their like management training or something. You know, that might be why actually. He might be doing management training. He might have like been like, you know what, I'll go full time and become like the new and join management. Maybe that's why. How old are you? I'm 21. But yeah, I'm just more confused. I'm just confused. Yeah, I'm just gonna confused ass 21-year-old. So, yeah. You know what's funny? Actually, so I work for Peacocks, right? It's a chain retail store over here in the UK, right? What was I gonna say? Well, you're part of. Yeah, you can't ask you. Fair. But also, I'm confused. Because I feel like, because my manager took 2 of the other part-timers out there actually, so I feel like that point is a bit like out the window. Like, to be fair, on one hand, I do 1 shift a week, but also I'm done with uni now, so I feel like, and like my manager knows I'm like in uni, so I feel like, I don't know, I feel like she could have just asked like, hey, when are you done with uni? So yeah, I don't know what store were they at. She texted me the store they were at earlier. That's not even that far. That's 1 shift a week is crazy. I know. I'm on a 4-hour contract. But the store they were at wasn't even that far away, so like I could have gotten there. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it. I don't know what my point was about bringing up the company I work for, but whatever. whatever. But yeah, that just confused me. Why? Yeah. Don't worry, I'm just confused. And sharing my confusion with you guys. Yeah, I'm just confused as fuck. So yeah. Let's see. I have no idea how I want to do these corners, by the way. So, we're just gonna wing it. Yeah, we're just gonna wing it. Yeah, if she's in, if my manager's in, that's cool. That's cool. Let's go. Twins. Yeah, if she's in, if my manager's in on, if my manager's in when I'm next in, I'm not gonna directly ask her about it, but if it comes up in conversation, then like, then I'll just be like, I don't know. I'll probably, like, if she's talking, yeah, if it comes up in conversation, it comes up in conversation. But, like, I'm not too worried about it, so. Yeah. Okay. Listen to feminine energy. Okay. What's that? And then I don't know if I wanted to extend this bit out. Maybe if I do this like 1 block out, then yeah, let's do this like let's do this side like 1 more block out. I think that'll look okay. So yeah. Actually, that's 1 block. That's 1 block back. Let's see. Let me build up this bit. Actually. Because I want to kind of do it like that. Kind of do that bit. Or if I just like put it on like that. But yeah, I want to do something like that. But I don't know. I feel like because I feel like it would, let me see. Let me have a look. Let me try and do it. I feel like it would look a bit weird if I did it like that. And then the strip just did this. Like that. I feel like that's gonna look weird. So yeah. Yeah, what was my point? What was gonna be my point of bringing up the fact that I don't work for? What was my point of bringing up where I work? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. So, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay, when did that ever come up? Huh? Excuse me. I might just extend this bit out here. That bit out, and then if I... That's why I brought up work? No, I was just telling a story time. I was just telling a silly little story. I was just telling a silly little story, and I brought up the company I worked for. I just couldn't remember why I brought up the specific company I work for. So yeah, do you yeah, well, they're technically not mine, but like I said before, I still live with my parents. And my mum has two chihuahuas. So yeah. This bit looks weird. I feel like that bit looks weird. If I pull it out, maybe. That's why it looks weird. Because I pulled out this bit here. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I'll just start off with doing like these bits. But yeah, my mum has 2 chihuahuas. Mexican dog. Yeah, I love my chihuahuas. They're just crazy though. They're just crazy. Well, they're just like, they can just get very hyper, you know? They can just get very, like, hyper and stuff, so. Yeah, but they're chill. They're usually, most of the time they sleep all day, and then once, like, someone gets home, or whatever, once someone gets home, they're just bouncing off the walls, and just, like, they're just, like, bouncing off the walls. I'm Mexican too. We love Mexico over here. Love that. But yeah, yeah, they just can go from like sleeping to like pretty much bouncing off the walls. So yeah, okay, let's see. Can my mouse be normal, please? Okay, this looks normal. Let's do like that. What did I do on the other side? Did I do that same? Yeah, I pull out like that. Pull this up like that. Just do it on this side as well. Nope, that's not what. Did I want to do that? Did I want to do it like that? No, I wanted to. Did I just miss this bit entirely? Sorry. I think I just missed that bit. Just entirely. Like what? Oh yeah. So basically, I've been editing together my Ace Attorney like VODs, right? Like editing together. I think I've mentioned this before on stream, but I've been like editing them together, so it's like I'm gonna call cool. But I've been like editing them together, so it's like we've got for example, I edited like all of Turn About Revolution together. I had to speed up Turn About Revolution up a bit actually to like 1.25 or something, cause it's a long case. It's like 15 hours. I spent streaming it, and even after like cutting out like a bunch of it, like because I used to do this. I still do this actually, but I tend to yap on stream quite often, quite a lot. Yeah, I tend to yap on stream just like decently often, and wait a minute. Yeah, I yap on stream like decently often. Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, I yap on stream decently often, and I was looking back through my Ace Attorney VODs, and I spent a lot of my VODs. I spent like the first like half an hour yapping, even after cutting out like half an hour of yapping, and like the last like 5 minutes from like, you know, doing the raid and stuff. It was still like 13 hours, which, if you don't know, the limit that you could post now for some fucking reason is 12 hours. Look, I've tried posting like a longer video before. I've tried posting like 13-hour videos before. it just abandons it. Like, the YouTube just abandons it because it's like too long. I don't know how people are getting away with posting like longer videos, but yeah. I assume they're doing it with like the YouTube editor of some kind, or doing it. I don't know. I don't know how people are getting away with posting longer videos. Yeah, I don't know how they're getting away with doing that, but yeah, so I had to speed it up so it was like within that like 12-hour limit. So yeah. And I was editing. I was trying to edit the Great Ace Attorney cases together, and then I ran out of storage on my computer. I had to delete the Great Ace Attorney ones I had just exported, so I had a bit of like storage left, and I'm gonna try over the next week to actually export them, to export like the rest of them, to like actually export like not export them, to upload like the rest of the. I think I've still got some like investigations and apollo justice ones. I've done all the Phoenix Wright trilogy. I need to take my headphones off charge. I think they're full charge now. But I've done all the Phoenix Wright trilogy. Well, I haven't done about Samurai, and I haven't done about Samurai or about Goodbye, just because I already did those in one stream, so it would feel a bit like pointless. I mean, I could edit them and just like edit the like first half an hour out, but like I feel like that. I don't know. That feels like a bit pointless on like just to re-upload it again. I don't know. I'll have to have a look at the VOD again to see whether it is worth. I'll also like look at my VOD again to see whether it is worth it to like just to take like the like first bit of it and then just take out like the first like half an hour or whatever, how long I yapped, and then take out like the like end of it and like the raid message and stuff. So yeah, I think those are that one and like the like some of like the like starting cases, some like the tutorial cases, like Lost Turnabout. I think not Lost Turnabout. Lost Turnabout. That's the one I was thinking of, not Stolen. I get lost and stolen confused all the time. Same way as Kidnapped and Captive. But yeah, I don't think I've done that one. I don't think I can't remember if I've done Foreign Turnabout. No, I've not done Foreign Turnabout. I've not done Turnabout Visitor. I've done Turnabout Trigger, but I've not done Visitor. Because I think I think I remember that being like a 2-hour case. So yeah, but we'll see. Those probably won't be uploaded for a while. Yeah. But because I have a bunch of other like clips and stuff that I want to get like uploaded first. I'm gonna get the but I'm gonna get at least the other ones uploaded first, and then see how I feel, and then try and like schedule them out. So yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Like that. Yeah. Because that can be like a kind of looks like pipes running around the wall, which looks pretty cool. So yeah. Oh wait, that kind of blocks these pipes. Maybe if I just like make it look like they're like going into the ground. I don't know. Actually, if I do this, you know what? No, I'll get rid of those. I'll get rid of the block of copper or block of raw copper even for now. And then just maybe bring it around. We'll see how I think it looks. And then yeah, I'm making good progress today actually, because usually we spend so much time just yapping. Did I leave some there? No, that looks orange. For a second I don't know why, but that left corner there looked like a bit orange, so I was just like, did I leave some there by mistake? But yeah, I didn't. Maybe I could put the... Oh, that looks alright actually. Yeah, if we put the wax copper bulb in the middle there, then I think that'll look alright. As like kind of our like middle of the thing. Of the like I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look necessarily like sound of these like supposed to be pipes. I mean, this could just be like a copper, like not like a railing, but like, you know, like skirting, I guess, of the thing. So yeah. I like the copper bulbs there. Do you like them there? Those look alright. And plus, they're like the middle copper bulbs are kind of like the middle ones are kind of like obscured by like these ones, anyways. So yeah, well, let me get rid of that and then replace it with a bulb. Bulb is just a weird word. I don't know if it's just I've been playing too much thrifty business, and therefore I've been like getting way too many bulbous vases. But yeah, bulb is just a weird word. Bulb is a very weird word. I don't know. Yeah, let me do that. Just bring it around like that. Yeah, that looks okay. That looks okay. It doesn't look bad, but like it looks okay. I think it looks okay. Did you miss me? Sure. Welcome back, Jelly, by the way. Welcome back. Oh, should I turn these on? They kind of look better. They kind of look good, actually. Turned off, though. Yeah, welcome back, Jelly. Yeah, they kind of look good turned off, though. Kind of like them turned off, so I might keep them off. When I put the raw copper, what should I put the raw copper, like there? Does that look right? I think that looks okay. I think. But then we've got this bit here. So if I put that there. No, I don't like that. Actually. Yeah, let me put this one just around the rest of the build for now. And then we'll make a decision on what to do with like these bits here, because these bits look a little bit blank. So yeah. What I might do is if I bring out dark prismarine there, and then bring out the raw copper there. I like that. It doesn't look too bad there either. If I put it like there. No, I want the slabs. There. So I'm gonna keep it right there. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. So yeah, pull this forward, and then yeah, put that there. Yeah. I mean, I kind of wish I had like some walls to work with to put like here, but I fear walls may. Wait a minute, let me put that there. I don't know whether walls would impede it. That would impede it. That looks kind of like shit. So, I mean, I could use fences. I could use the acacia fences, but I like the acacia being like kind of contained here. So, yeah, we'll leave that. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, okay. So I was at work yesterday. That's why I didn't stream yesterday, because I was at work. And I picked up the phone, right? I probably sounded a bit awkward on the phone because I don't usually pick up the phone, because usually I'm working weekends, and that's when like other stores call and be like, hello, let's talk finances. And that's manager's job. Nutella or peanut butter? Nutella all the way. Nutella is better than 100%. But yeah, that's when the weekends is usually when other stores are like, hello, finance time. So that's the manager's job. I don't usually answer and I usually work weekends, so I rarely answer the phones. But I answered the phone. I answered the phone on well, yesterday. I answered the phone yesterday, right? And it's a customer being like, "Hello, I just got home. I just got home from your store. This was like right at the start of my shift. By the way, I think it was like probably like got 20-30 minutes into my shift, so I hadn't served this customer, right? And she goes, "Hello, I just got home. Blah 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 blah." And yeah, she's like, "I just got home, and I just noticed that like my parcel that I picked up from your store is a bit light, and turns out it has the wrong name on it." I'm like, "Oh, you received the wrong thing. You received the wrong parcel." And she's like, yeah, I did. I forgot these are equal. Fuck. But yeah, she received the wrong parcel, which is weird. I'm trying to find a word. She received the wrong parcel, but the wrong name on it. So she asked like, "Oh, is my parcel there?" I'm like, "I can check for you. What's the last name on the order?" She tells me her last name. I go check, and yep, her parcel is still here. And she's like, "Oh, can I pick it up tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I'll come pick it up tomorrow," knowing that I wouldn't be in tomorrow. Okay, today. See, I assume she's coming picked it up today. I don't know. I'll see on the weekend. When I'm next in. Yeah, I'll see on the weekend when I'm next in. Did I do that those bits? Okay, no. But yeah. She calls and yeah, she's like, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I tell her, "Oh, it's in." And she said, "Oh, I'm gonna come pick it up tomorrow then." I'm like, "Cool, okay." So yeah. One thing though that I find a bit strange. I'm thinking about. Can't believe I'm yapping about working in. Let's play survival together. I'm not really on any like public SMPs at the moment, so I don't really like play Minecraft with viewers at the moment. Sorry, but yeah, I don't really play survival with viewers. I do like other games with viewers, like I play Context on stream sometimes with viewers, but yeah, I don't do Minecraft with viewers. But yeah, one thing that I find weird is that like, who gave her the wrong parcel? Like what? Who just randomly gave her the wrong thing? Like at that point, when I had started my shift, the people that were working were like some of the full-timers, and then trainee manager, who's coming from another store. Like I said, we do that every so often. And then new person, right? I doubt it would be the new person. Like new person as in she's been here since before Christmas, right? So she's been here a while. Okay, she's been here quite a few months, right? So I'm thinking, okay, who would it have been? He definitely would not have been the full-timers. I don't know who else was in that day, by the way, so it might have been someone who was like working the morning shift. But yeah, I had no idea who was working the morning. Like, I don't think it definitely wouldn't have been the full-timers. Definitely wouldn't have been them. They've been here years, they've been here ages. They know how to do the online orders and stuff, so yeah, it wouldn't have been them. It wouldn't have been them. And I've shown I doubt it would have been the training manager, because he would have also have worked just for the company for a while. So I doubt it would have been him. And then, so I don't know who it would have been, because like I said, I showed the new person how to I showed the new person how to do the thing, how to do the how to do the start the parcels and stuff. So, well, I've shown her how to like, I haven't shown her how to put them in the system. I've shown her how to like, I've shown her what to do when a customer comes to collect them. I haven't shown her like what happens when we get them delivered, right? But nevertheless, like I've still like shown her how to do it, right? So I really don't know who would it have been. It happened like a few months ago as well, where a customer, well, like 2 customers, I think, like 2 or 3 customers had come into the store and like gotten the wrong parcel. At the time, I had my suspicions of like who it would have been. Never got confirmation, but like I had my suspicions. Like I had my suspicions of who it would have been, like just logically. Like logically in my head, I was like, okay, it might have been this person or this person, right? Yeah. But I have no idea who it would have been. I assume that like maybe it was just like a mix-up with names, cause I think it was like, it might have been a mix-up with names, but the names weren't even like similar. Like I remember like a few like months ago when it happened before, like someone with like the same last name, different first name. Like there was like 2 people who had like got it, who had like 2 parcels, like quite a few parcels. There was like 2 or 3 parcels that had like same last name, different first name, right? So like different people, but like it was just an extremely common last name that was on these parcels, right? So it's just like so in that instance I can understand it, because it was like they asked for the last name but didn't ask for the first name, so it was just like a bit of like confusion with like the last names and stuff and just grabbing the wrong parcel, right? But with this one, like I think the name started with the same letter. I think the name started with the same letter, I think. I don't remember, but it was like very different names to the point like you wouldn't really get them confused. So I don't know. I genuinely don't know. See, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Of like, it felt like a little bit more deliberate this time, because it was like 2 very different names. But I don't know. I assume that maybe they just went off the order number and just like got the numbers mixed up. I don't know. But yeah. And then I feel like we're done. With like the walls of it. I feel like we're done with the walls of it. So let's get onto the actual roof, which I don't know what to do for. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the roof. But yeah, like I said, I have no idea. Like I said, I have no idea, like, what happened, like, who, like, gave out the wrong parcel, like, yeah. So, yeah, that was just a bit, like, more of that was just more of like a what the fuck kind of moment, because it was just like pretty much everyone there, and I assume the training manager who had been called over from another store had been trained on this as well, but I can't be 100% sure because he came from a different store and that was my first time meeting him. But yeah, I assume, like, I'm pretty sure everyone there had been like trained on what to do, so I don't know what happened. It's just more of like a case of like what the fuck, what it was just more of a case of like what the fuck kind of way, rather than a kind of like, it was just more of like a what the fuck, how did this happen kind of scenario, rather than but it was more of just a what the fuck, how did this happen kind of scenario. So yeah, should I do this as like a thing there? No, I feel like I've got too much of that. I feel like I don't have enough of the prismarine bricks, so yeah. But Yeah, it was just more of a what the fuck, how did this happen kind of way. So so yeah. Yeah. It one of my co-workers actually, me and one of my co-workers, we actually do kind of, well, me and like two of my co-workers, me and like a few of my co-workers tend to just like, me and a few of my co-workers tend to just yap between us, you know, kind of tend to like gossip a little. But like with this co-worker, they tend to gossip to me, while sometimes I gossip to, I'm the one gossiping to like my other co-workers. But yeah, usually we just, sometimes me and this one co-worker just yap, because like sometimes we're like, a lot of times we're working weekends together, right? And yeah, a lot of times we're working weekends together, right? So I wonder if she'll be in when I'm working this weekend, and tell me what happened with that parcel, because now I'm interested on how that happened. So yeah. Should I do this? Wait, if I pull this back a little. Actually, I have an idea. I have ideas. I have ideas on how I want to do this. Yeah, I'm just yapping. Honestly though, when you work in retail, you have got to learn. When you work in retail, right? You just love yapping to your coworkers and just having a little gossip. Cause honestly, I swear, like sometimes I feel like the whole most heinous shit goes on, but like sometimes retail is so boring that like like, you know, you gotta have a little gossip. You know, you gotta just have a little gossip at times. So yeah. My job, like retail, to be fair, my job isn't too bad. My job isn't too bad. My manager is like actually pretty like accommodating with like scheduling requests. Like she's pretty chill with schedules and stuff. Like when she's in a bad mood, you know, she'll be in a bad mood, but like usually she's like pretty chill. So yeah, but like when she's in a bad mood, you know, she'll be in a bad mood. But like when she's in like a good mood, you know, she'll be in a good mood, if you know what I mean. So yeah. But my manager is always pretty chill. I like my co-workers. I think there's only really been like one co-worker that like, well, there's only really been like one co-worker that I've been like really annoyed by. I think, yeah, there's only really been like one co-worker that I've like really been annoyed by, and he's gone. So he quit like a month ago. So yeah. And to be fair, I think a few of my co-workers also didn't like it because sometimes a lot of times he would just not do his job. So yeah. Okay, let's see. No, actually, let's get rid of this bit. But yeah. I think honestly, I'm probably gonna stay at my job for a little while, for like the next few years, because I have applied for masters, so I'm probably gonna stay there for like another year or two. And I think one of my other co-workers, like my newest co-worker who joined before Christmas, I think she said that she's also gonna stay for a little while as well. So yeah, which isn't too bad because I quite like her. She's alright. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay at my job for a while. Honestly, the main reason is because I'm lazy as fuck. I'm lazy as fuck. I like my coworkers. My manager is chill, and I don't want to go through another training period. I do not want to go through another training thing. Like if I, for example, like if I went to, like if I had applied to a different, if I had applied to like a different uni, I'd have to make sure there was a fucking peacocks there, just so I could transfer over to that store. I would probably do that just so I can transfer over to their store and be like pretty much fully trained, because I'm like, and the only thing I needed to do was like paperwork and stuff, because I know all the systems already. So so yeah. So yeah. So yeah. And my headphones. I hate my headphones. So yeah. I hate my headphones. Like I said, they're a piece of shit. But yeah, I actually went on I went in the peacocks today actually. Like different peacocks than the one I work in, and like a bit of a, it was a slightly smaller store than the one I work in. So yeah. Yeah. And honestly, I honestly like, I would probably not want to work in their store like when we get deliveries. I'm gonna be so honest, because it's not like it's a bad store or anything. It looks like a pretty chill store. It's just that it's like decently small and like looks pretty cramped. So yeah, and I don't know how big their back room is. Like I don't know how big their like staff area is. But like yeah, I would probably not want to work in that store. Like I do, like if I ever go to another Peacocks, I do want to go to like maybe a smaller store, cause our store is massive. The store I'm working is like decently, like a decent size, and so sometimes it's hard to find stuff. So I'd probably want to move to a smaller store to find so I can easily find more stuff. But yeah. But yeah, but I don't want to go to like a very I don't want to go to like a tiny store and just be all cramped and stuff. So yeah, maybe I will stay at the store I'm at until I go full time. So yeah. Honestly though, I think everyone should work in retail at least once in their life, like either retail or hospitality. Because honestly, sometimes I feel like customers are just customering. That's the best way I can phrase it. Because it's like, and thank you for the raid. Hello, Kangov. Hello, thank you for the raid. Hello. Did you get any wins in? Did you get any wins in Overwatch? And did you play anything else actually? Because I know you were playing a bit of variety. Did you play anything else after Overwatch? But hello. Yes, hello raiders. Hello. If you guys don't know me, hi. I'm Poppy. I like you guys do know me because I'm quite active in Can's chat. You played Minecraft. Let's go. Did you play like on Jinkies or anything? But yeah, I know a lot of you viewers do know me because I'm quite active in Can's chat. But if anyone else does not know me, hi, I'm Poppy. I play a lot of cozy games and psychological horror games. Though I just don't like when cozy. I have some issues with cozy gaming, with like the label of cozy gaming. I went on a rant last stream about it. I'm not going on another rant about cozy gaming. But yeah, I play a lot of cozy games and a lot of psychological horror games, such as Rusty Lake. I play a lot of Minecraft. I play a lot of Stardew. So yeah, yes, we jinkies it up. Words, jinkies it up. Yeah. let's go. We love having jinkies in this household. But yeah, I play a lot of horror. I play a lot of cozy games, psychological horror, Rusty Lake, Minecraft, Stardew is on my road to at the moment. I also have been playing Thrifty Business. We love Thrifty Business in this household. But yeah, I play a lot of that. I go on a lot of rants and stuff. And recently we've been playing a lot of the Ace Attorney and stuff, which is little but Ace Attorney themed. So yeah, so I've been going on a rant for way too long about what I stream here. But anyways, thank you again. Thank you again for the raid, Can. Thank you again for the raid. Yeah, currently, we're just doing a bit of building in my block palette world. If you don't know, this world I made back in September. I take a block palette, and that is one of my favorite emotes. I'll tell you about why I have that emote in a second. But yeah, basically in this world, I go on the block palettes website, I choose some limited block palettes, and I build out of them. Now I do have a few like limitations with this. So for example, I have like dark prismarine and acacia here. I can use the slab and the I can use like the slab and the stair variants and like the fence variants and stuff like that. And like the wall variants if it has any. But yeah, that's like kind of it. This one over here, I kind of cheated a little bit. This one here, this build here. I made this when the Copper Age drop had just released, and one of the blocks I chose with one of the palettes I chose had oxidized copper in it. So I used a bit of the oxidized copper stuff, which if I was redoing this, I would probably not do it now. So yeah, and also with this one, my kind of new rule with this series is that I can only use shelves if I'm also using the stripped wood. If I have the stripped wood variant in that palette, because it's got a similar texture, and shelves are made out of stripped wood. So yeah, I just try and build out of these. This kind of world kind of came about because I wanted to try and improve my building style, and that I tend to use a lot of the same blocks in my builds. So I wanted to try and like expand and use a bunch of like different blocks that I don't normally use. That build and that build over there and that build are like the exception. I like that build kind of because I use a lot of sandstone. I use sandstone quite often. I use a lot of stone. I use a lot of wood. So yeah, but like yeah, a lot of these other builds I don't tend to use terracotta a lot. Chaos Craft is the exception because I'm using a lot of terracotta in like my rooms. So yeah, and I haven't really used resin yet in any SMPs I've been on, but just because it's kind of a pain in the ass to get up a whole bunch of it as well, and like it's so bright orange that I don't know what to do with it. But this is one of my favorite builds. This is a build I'm pretty proud of. So yeah, and actually let's go back to that emote. I remember, so one of my friends, Chromatic Live, he used to stream a lot. He used to stream a lot back in like 2021, 2022, like 2020, 2021. We were on an SMP together. We're still friends and everything. He just has quit streaming now. But he was like, he told me specifically because at the time this was like a few years ago, like 2023. I think 2023. This is like a few years ago now. He was like, Poppy, you're the most consistent streamer out of our friend group. And he was like, he gave me that email and he was just like, when you get affiliate, can you put that as your email? And I was like, yes. So yeah, that is all thanks to Chromatic Live. So yeah, that is all thanks to Chromatic Live. So yeah, and he barely uses Twitch anymore, so he can barely use it. So yeah, that's how that emote came about. But all my other emotes are pretty much drawn by me. So yeah. Actually, I kind of want to. I'm tempted to maybe redraw my emotes. I don't know. I do want more emotes. I kind of want more emotes. Because I have the little ghosty guy. I'm not gonna lie, the little ghosty guy wasn't inspired by Cry. the little ghosty guy was inspired by Cry. Because when he used to stream, his profile picture was a little ghost. And I was like, yep, I'm taking that. So, so yeah. But yeah, I do want more emotes. I do want more emote slots so I can have a few more of those. So, yeah, I can have a few more of those little ghosty guys. So yeah, I'm tempted to redraw some of my emotes actually, because when I drew some of them, mainly two of my animated ones, I failed to account for how small they would actually be on desktop. So I kind of want to redraw them. I'm tempted to redraw them. So yeah, maybe mainly the balloon one and like the bunch of flowers ones, but I'm not sure yet. So yeah, we'll see. Oh yeah, so currently we're working on this build right here. Using this block palette where we use waxed weathered copper, a waxed copper bulb, dark prismarine, block of raw copper, prismarine bricks, and then acacia. So yeah, and ignore that, by the way. Ignore this. I was yapping about the new. I've just updated my world to the 26.2 pre-release, the like second pre-release for 26.2, and we were just yapping about the new features earlier on. I like the silver cubes. These are little great guys. Look how cute though. These are so cute. These would be great for mini games. I love them. Yeah, the reason that these are here, I was messing about with the summon and the place commands. And I was trying to summon it. I was trying to place the like new silver stuff. For some reason, does not work on a super flat world. Does not work on super flat. So yeah, so yeah, I was trying to mess about. I was like, why? I was just thinking like, oh, is my place command not working? And my ad is starting soon, by the way. My ad is starting in a sec. But I was just messing about with the place command. I was just messing about being like, oh, can I actually place stuff? But I can't play stuff. It's just not working for the silver stuff. So yeah. so yeah. For some reason, it's just not working with the it's not working with the silver stuff for some reason. Okay. I want to get more done on this roof. So let's see. I wonder if let's keep that bit in. Let's maybe go 2 out on each side. I think that looks okay. That looks okay, right? I think. Yo, let's pull these off. Let's pull these bits off, maybe. Just like pull these like 2 blocks in, like a few blocks in. So yeah, what was I talking about before Can ready to leave? I don't know. I was talking about work. I genuinely don't remember what I was yapping about. So yeah, you just got this. You just got me trying to just do this. So yeah. I'm gonna get rid of those. Does it look better? No, let's keep that. Actually, let's keep that. How can we put it back there? I feel like I might have too many copper bulbs in one area though. That looks okay-ish. Should I do this? Should I do this? And then that shows up there. And then that'll show up there actually. That'll show up there behind the thing. Okay, that doesn't if I do like that there, then that won't. I don't think that would look too bad. So if I just get rid of that, no, let's keep that in. Okay. Let's like try and lock in. Okay. Put that there. Put this here. What else do I need to put in? Oh, this here. Forgot to. Oh no, never mind. I need to do that there. And welcome back from the ad, by the way. Welcome back from the ad. Yeah, actually, that kind of doesn't look right now. Doesn't look right now. That doesn't look right now. Maybe I just keep that there like that. No, actually, it kind of. No, let's keep it like that. Let's keep it simple. I did that there, and then I just put that there. Like that. Put that there. Yeah, let's get rid of that raw copper that I just put in there. Put it back up with the prismarine. Okay, I need to. Yeah, I need to. Pull that up. Does that look okay? Maybe if I. Maybe if I do that. Does that look okay? I don't know. Does that? I don't know. I don't know actually. Does that look okay? I think it kind of does. I think it looks okay. I think it looks alright. I think it looks okay. It looks okay. It doesn't look like mind blowing or anything. It doesn't look perfect, but it looks okay. It looks okay-ish. So yeah. It looks okay-ish. So yeah, let's just put it on all sides like that, and then I don't know what to do. But we've still got like the proper roof thing. This is like the start of the roof here. I don't know what else to do for it. Maybe if we just finish. Maybe if we just do like another layer like that, and just like maybe flatten it off. Or maybe if we use dark prismarine stairs. Let me see. I'm not going to use the cut coppered version of the weathered copper. Okay. Let's see. Prismarine. We have prismarine brick stairs. I forgot those were a thing. I forgot that prismarine brick stairs and a prismarine brick slab was a thing. Though we do need wall versions. We do need wall versions of the bricks and then the dark. So yeah, we do kind of need that. If I what should I do? I don't know. Maybe if I get rid of like these bits here and put in stairs, how would that look? So if I just put in stairs like here, so 2, and then pull this around like so. Would this look okay? And then I can just build up to the. Would this look okay? And then I just build up to the roof. Kind of. This does. That actually kind of looks okay. All right. So pull back this one here. Bring out 2 on each side, and then okay, do it like this. Ooh. Like this here, I guess. And then I might, let's see, get rid of this and then pull the stairs across like that. Pull the stairs across. If I pull it across like 2 here, and then 2 there, and then just pull the, put the stairs along like that, along the bricks, like here. That looks okay-ish. If I just maybe You know what? Let's do like this bit first. Let's do this bit first. Let's do this bit first. And then we can figure out the logistics in a sec. We can figure out the rest of the logistics of the roof in a sec. Okay, so this middle bit has 6 in the middle, like up and up. So yeah, like visible from like here. I guess like not covered by stairs. So if I go 1, 2, that's like the middle, right? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, that's 6, and then we've got 4 stairs on each side. Okay, yeah. That's fine. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then if I maybe actually if I pull that, do it like that, pull it around like here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this one only has like 4 exposed on this side. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Oh no, yeah, did I say welcome back from the ad? I don't remember if I did. I think I might have. I don't know. I might have. Where do I go from here? That's the thing. Where do I go from here? This is what happens when I try to experiment with stuff. It's just like, what the fuck do I do? You know? So yeah. Come on, brain. Think of things. Come on, brain. Can my brain work its like creativity shit? To be fair, my creativity at the moment down in the toilet because I've been trying to make like a ton of TikToks for my drafts. So yeah, my creativity onto TikToks at the moment. So yeah. Now, what if I pull the rock up there though? Should I do the prismarine? What does that look like with the slabs on it? That looks okay. I think I might keep the prismarine bricks there. I don't love it, but it looks okay. It looks serviceable. It looks okay. It gets the job done. So yeah. I feel like I've done like a few things with this build where it's just like it gets the job done. You know, just gets the job done. So yeah. Okay. I hate building with slabs sometimes because of how this works. How you can just put it under like that. Like, yeah, that just annoys me when building with slabs. I'm gonna be so honest. Okay. This looks okay. We're getting somewhere. We're doing okay. Okay. Maybe if I put like some copper bulbs in. I feel like that stands out too much. I feel like the raw copper is like the best option because I feel like it doesn't stand out too much. Maybe we should put copper bulbs in. I don't know. My instinct is to use every single block like throughout the build. And like sometimes I don't want to do that because sometimes it looks really well when it's like kind of sectioned off. Like kind of like we have to like, for this one we have like pale the logs here for like the corners. I think that's about it. for example, I use every block throughout the build. For example, here, I used the bricks for the like roof, and then I used the leaves for the windows, and I used those like pretty like not sparingly, but like less than you did with like the other blocks, you know. And I kept the stone like down here, and I feel like this is like a pretty like decent build. So yeah, what I could do is just like cap it off at the top there, maybe. Or maybe dome it off. But like, I don't want to dome it off because I'm shit at building domes. But then the whole point of this series is to develop my building skills, you know. So yeah. I could acacia it up. I could put a bit of acacia. Could do a little bit of acacia and then like, yeah, could do a bit of acacia. If I do like, for on the thing, maybe. No, if I put 4 there, and then maybe put like 6 there, and then 4 in the middle there. No, actually, we'll do this, and then 4 on each bit. And then what I'll do is on this section here, I'll put that prismarine. I should have put the copper, actually. And then do like prismarine slabs there. Or like do the prismarine slabs like here. I think that looks okay. It doesn't look great, but I think it looks okay. We can always change it out. We can always change it out if need be. So, yeah. So yeah, we can always change it out if need be. And then on this bit here, I think I might put the... Yeah, on this bit here, I'll also put the weathered copper. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll put the prismarine. I'll put the prismarine there. Just a bit of a thingy. What's the word? Like a last minute change, I guess. Put that there. Put that there. And, you know, keep that off. Take that little bit off for now, and then we can focus on the other bits like later on. If I do that, and then I put prismarine stairs, I think that'll look okay. Yeah, I like that little detail. I don't know why I'm not using more of the prismarine stairs. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I don't know why I'm not doing that more. Okay. Do that there, and then okay. Waxed weather then and copper bulb. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe that is an underrated block combo. That's an underrated block combo, I'm gonna be so honest. But I think I might go back to using the copper bulb. So yeah, I might use the copper bulb. So yeah, then just have this being like our actual lights. I'll turn them on in a sec. I'll turn the ones that I want to turn on in a sec. So yeah, pull those out a bit. Then put those there. Then we've got like one bit there. So yeah. Let me just. No, actually, I'm gonna use. No, we'll keep the blocks like that for that one, and have the stairs for this one here. So yeah, because I think I'll show you guys in a minute, but I do think it looks like decent. So yeah. I mean, where did I put the I pulled this one out. That's why it looked wrong for a second there. So yeah. Yeah. And hello, Lainey. Hello, welcome on in. How you doing? Lainey? How you doing? Okay. Maybe if you put raw copper there, that would look alright. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. We'll keep it there. And I feel like on this side it's like too much orange, so maybe we'll just like keep it like this. Maybe. Doing pretty good, just unwinding after therapy. Let's go. We love therapy. Over here. But yeah, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing alright. Okay, let's see. Put that like that. And my headphones are being dirty. I need new ones. I'm gonna be so honest, I've been too lazy to buy new ones. But yeah, I'm just the TLDR of this stream pretty much is that I'm fucking lazy and can't be bothered doing shit. So yeah. So yeah, such a helpful tool. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good myself. It's like getting kind of late. It's like 10 to 10 at the moment, so kind of tired, but doing alright. I'm doing alright. Okay, yeah, I think that looks alright from this angle. Cause then I feel like if I put the raw like copper there, then I feel like it would get like a bit too overwhelming. But then we have the raw copper here, and I feel like it's not that bad. So, and I swear, I keep getting notifications for my own videos on YouTube. I just got a video for a Twitch. I just got a notification for a Twitch clip that I posted. When did I post this? It was like a few days ago, I think. Yeah, 4 days ago. I posted it 4 days ago. I posted it 4 days ago, and YouTube were giving me a notification being like, oh, recommended for you, and it's like, what the fuck? I mean, to be fair, wait a second, is it showing up in my, I'm logged into my main YouTube account that I uploaded a clip on too. So is it giving me the notification on that account or my second account? It's giving me the notification on my main account and not my second account. I don't know why. So yeah. I'm glad you're doing good. We've almost made it to the weekend. Any plans? I'm working this weekend, but I'm only working one day, so it's alright. And I'm probably gonna, oh yeah, I'm dog sitting. I can't remember, I think I'm dog sitting for my grandma either tomorrow, dog sitting, either tomorrow or next Friday. Dog sitting for my grandparents who are dog sitting for my sister's dog. Basically, I think my sister's going away for the weekend at some point soon, either this week or next week, I don't remember. She has a dog. My grandparents are dog sitting though. And my grandparents are then going out to like a party for a little bit. Either this Friday or next Friday, I don't remember. But to be fair, I go to my grandma's for tea. I go for my grandma's for dinner on Fridays. So she'll tell me. So yeah. So I'm gonna look after the dog for like an hour or two. While they're at the party. So yeah. So yeah. I'm gonna look after the dog. I'm gonna work, and then I do need to read more. I feel like I've been slacking in my reading lately. Well, not slacking, but basically, I have currently I'm reading through The Summer Hikaru Died, and I'm reading through this book called Catabasis. Catabasis is like 800 pages long, I think. And I've been procrastinating, and I'm about 100 pages in, I think. I've been procrastinating reading more of Catabasis to then go and read The Summer Hikaru Died. Because The Summer Hikaru Died is a manga, and I've been like kind of slightly switching my brain off from reading Catabasis to read The Summer Hikaru Died. So yeah. Dog sitting for my sister a few weeks ago. I saw on your Instagram. Your sister's dog is so fucking cute. Oh my god, your sister's dog is so cute. But yeah, my sister's dog. My sister's dog. He is very energetic. He's kind of a bit of a menace, but he's also like still kind of a puppy. He's like a year old, so he's still like right. I love it. Yeah, she's so cute. She's so cute. But yeah, my sister's dog. He's called Remy, right? And he's a little bit of a menace, but he's also still a puppy. He's like a year old, so he's like almost a year old, I think. So like he's still in that little puppy phase, you know. He's still like a what kind of dog is he? He's a mix. He's a mix. He's a mix. So he's let me get up Instagram. Do I have a picture of him that's like not doxing? Let me see. Let me go to my sister's Instagram. Let me see. I'll show you. I know he's got some. I think he's got some dachshund in him. But I know. Yeah, I think he's got some dachshund in him. But I know. He doesn't really look like a dachshund. You know, he doesn't look like a. I never know when to say dachshund or dachshund. But like, you know, he doesn't really look like a dachshund. I really want to get my sister's face in it. Oh, she has highlights. She has highlights on her. She has highlights. Okay, let's see. Let me see. I want like a full picture of the dog. When did they get that dog? Actually, let me see. She has not been consistent with me in her stories, I'm gonna say. I think that my dog's where my sister lives. Okay, this one I think is like the best one at the moment. So yeah, let me see. There we go. This is my. Let me just crop it a little. This is my sister's dog at the moment. This is my sister's dog. He's like a mix. Of stuff. So yeah, he is a little menace. To be fair, yeah, he is so cute, right? He's quite like a short dog, but then when he jumps up at you, he's a short but like kind of long dog. So when he jumps up at you, he like comes up to like my chest. So yeah, he comes up to like just under my chest. So yeah, he's like a kind of long dog, but not like long, not like dachshund long. He doesn't look dachshund long. But yeah. But yeah, I think he's got a little bit of dachshund in him. I wouldn't be surprised if he had like golden retriever or corgi in him. I'm gonna be so honest. I know he's got like quite a lot of like smaller dog breeds like mixed in. So he is a mix of he's just a hodgepodge of different breeds and stuff. Yeah, he's still like a little bit of a puppy. Let's be honest, he's still a little bit of a puppy. He gets very excited. He gets very excited about everything. So that's my sister's dog. Yeah, he gets very excited about pretty much everything. And then my sister, on Monday, my sister brought him over to my mum's house. And I said earlier, my mum has 2 chihuahuas. He wanted to play with the older one, not necessarily like the younger chihuahua, because the younger chihuahua, she's a chihuahua, right? She's quite small. She's much more smaller than him than like our older chihuahua is, and Remy can be quite like rambunctious, and like, you know, he just wants to play with everyone. And you know, our younger Chihuahua. She's called Audrey, right? She's a very like nervous little Chihuahua, and like for the first like few times like they brought my sister brought Remy over, he growled. She growled at him. She growled at Remy and was just like kind of get out of my space, because like Remy like does not understand personal space. He does not understand personal space whatsoever. And like whenever he's like play fighting with our older Chihuahua, he tends to jump on him. He tends to jump on our older Chihuahua. Like our older Chihuahua, he's called Bo. He doesn't mind it. He will like play fight with Remy. He will like play with him all the time, quite often. But Audrey, she is just like, get the fuck away from me. She's just like, she's just kind of like, get away from me, please. Like, it's not like bad. It's not like she goes to like bite him or whatever. You know, it's not like bad. It's not like bad. You know, yeah, it's not like bad. You know, but she just does not like him whatsoever. She just does not like him whatsoever. To be fair, recently actually, but like recently she has been kind of like, she's still a little bit nervous around dog body. Sometimes play with dogs, but not bigger dogs at all. Yeah. To be fair, little Audrey, our younger Chihuahua, she is still nervous around him. She doesn't growl as much as she did, because she would like growl like every time Remy would even come near her, right? But now she doesn't growl. She doesn't growl if he like comes near her. She just like kind of looks at him and like side eyes him, kind of, and she's just like, "What the fuck are you doing?" But she will try and follow him around. She will try and like follow him around and like play with him. Not play with him, but like she is like curious about him. She's just nervous. She's just nervous about him, because he is like I said, Remy tends to like jump on Bo when he's playing. We try and like stop him doing that, obviously. But like we can't, you know, he'll keep doing it. He'll probably like keep doing it until like, you know, my sister like kind of tries to train it out of him or whatever. But yeah, he is like still very like rambunctious and like playful, and like Audrey is just not about that whatsoever. So, but yeah, she is like curious and like does want to kind of be next to him, but like she won't like, and will like try and follow him around sometimes, but like she won't like, she is still like a little bit too scared of him to like properly go up to him, you know. So yeah. I think it's just that Remy doesn't understand how like big he is compared to Remy doesn't understand how big he is compared to the Chihuahuas, because I showed you right, you kind of didn't really like fully gauge like his size. Like he is still like kind of like he's like a medium-sized dog, right? He's not like crazy big. He's not like as big as like a golden retriever or anything, you know. But he's still bigger than Chihuahuas, right? He's still bigger than the Chihuahuas. And I think that Audrey is like very much aware, like, she is smaller than Remy, and he's very much aware like he will pounce. He will like not like pounce, not like, you know, not he's just playing. He just wants to play and like play fight with them. Like it's not like malicious. Just Remy doesn't understand how big he is compared to the Chihuahuas, and so like Audrey's just like, well, step back a second, you know, chill the fuck out. You know, yeah, Remy doesn't understand how big he is and just wants to play. He just wants to play fight. That's like it. But he just doesn't understand how big he is compared to the Chihuahuas, so that's like it. That's just it. But yeah, and yeah. And yeah, a lot of bigger dogs don't understand their size. I lived with a golden doodle that didn't understand her size. Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of the bigger dogs like just don't understand how they just think, oh, and yeah, let's play, and then it's like the smaller dogs are just like, well, back up, chill out for a second. Like Bo, he's like our older chihuahua. He's like still like a little bit bigger than Audrey. He's like quite a bit like taller and bigger than Audrey. So he'll like play with Remy, like he'll like play with Remy just fine, you know. Like sometimes they'll growl at each other, like if like Remy goes too far, because like I said, he's still a puppy and like kind of still doesn't understand personal space. But Audrey at the moment won't go and play with him yet, because I think it's just, she's tiny. She's like a tiny little chihuahua, and she's just like very much more aware of her size compared to how Bo is. So yeah, so yeah, I think they will go. I think she will eventually go up to him at some point. Yes, I think she will like go up to him at some point and like wanna like play something, but and like wanna play whatever. But I think once like Remy kind of like completely fully gets out of his little like puppy phase and you know kind of like calms down a little bit more, then I think they'll be fine. It's just, you know, Audrey at the moment is still a little bit more nervous around Remy. So yeah, and I think it's like so much more different as well, because like it's much more different between like Remy and then the Chihuahuas, because the Chihuahuas, like with Remy he is spoiled. Like he, you know, has dog walkers. He has dog walkers that come in when you know my sister and her boyfriend are at work, because I think my sister's boyfriend at the moment, I think he's either looking for a new job or like he's like transitioning out of his old job. I don't know yet. I don't remember. But like he at the moment works like I think he works in shifts, I think. So sometimes he like a lot of times he does overtime, so he will get home like decently late. And then my sister's a teacher, so she finishes when her shift ends when the school ends, like pretty much, or like, you know, like an hour after her school day ends, you know. But sometimes she might stay later on to Mark, so like he gets this dog gets proper spoiled. He goes to dog daycare, he gets dog walkers, like, you know, he's kind of used to being around other dogs kind of like his size and like that has his like level of energy. But with the Chihuahuas, with my Chihuahuas, they don't really need like a dog walker. Like they're around like, and we don't really take them to dog daycare. Because it's a bit expensive, and also like we tend to like try and like get them to social. We have tried to get them to socialize and like walks and stuff with like other dogs to meet on the way and stuff. And like, you know, with like our, you know, like other family members' dogs, because like we're just like a decently like a lot of like my family members have dogs, so like we'll just like every so often we'll take the dogs over to a family member's like house and like get them to, you know, socialize there and stuff. So yeah. But like the Chihuahuas have like much less like socialization, kind of like much less like and plus as well, my stepdad like sometimes like will come home for the day. I think he does deliveries for our hospital, right? I think he delivers medication. So he'll sometimes like come out like at several points in the day just to check on the dogs. But like, it's very much clear that like, the Chihuahuas and Remy, much different energy levels. Like the Chihuahuas are used to like sleeping a lot of the time. They're very chill. They're very just relaxed. And then they'll have like in the evening they'll have their like, you know, very energetic moments when they're like playing with us or whatever. I think this roof is like pretty much done, so I might just do this because I want to end stream soon. But yeah, the Chihuahuas are very much used to like a very much more like chilled back, laid back lifestyle, you know, than Remy is, you know. So yeah. So it's like when they kind of meet, it's like, you know, when they meet, it's like the older Chihuahua, like the older Chihuahua, he's much more used to Remy, kind of like he's much more used to Remy's energy level. Like my older Chihuahua Bo, he's much more used to Remy's like energy levels compared to Audrey. So yeah, he's just much more used to that, and like much more like, yeah, he's not like much more used to it. He's just like much more willing to engage with like a higher energy dog compared to Audrey, you know. So yeah, I think it's just mainly because as well, like, and also because as well, like I said, like Remy is like much more bigger than the Chihuahuas. So yeah, he'll just so yeah, and like not like that much bigger than Bo. He's probably like twice the size of Bo, but Bo is much more willing to like engage with like a larger dog than like that will, you know, and then Bo is much more willing to engage with like a higher energy larger dog than Audrey is. So yeah, that sounds like my Maddie napping a lot during the day and more chill but with moments of playtime. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like the Chihuahuas much more used to just chilling out, you know, on the couch, sleeping a lot of the day. Like even on the weekends, they tend to like sleep most of the morning away, and then, you know, if it's sunny, they'll go in the back garden, sunbathe, and just like chill out for a bit. And then like sometimes they'll like come up to you and like, you know, we'll want to play and stuff. But yeah, they're much more chill dogs compared to Remy. So yeah. Yeah, I think it's just Remy and the Chihuahuas have like just such different like kind of lifestyle compared to each other. Can I not do this, please? Let me do it. But yeah, they have such like a different like lifestyle compared to each other. So yeah, because like my sister just absolutely spoils her dog, because it's like she only has the one dog. My sister doesn't plan on having kids, so it's like she can truly just put all her money into her house and spoiling her dog. So yeah. And then with my mum, it's like, well, we've got 2 dogs, and then I'm still living at home, and then it's like so my mum has like much less money to spend on and I think my sister's boyfriend as well also makes like decent money as well. So I think it's just that like my mum has like much less money to like spoil on the Chihuahuas as well. So yeah, but my sister's dog's just a little sweetheart. He's just very energetic and he's just very energetic and just a bit wild. So yeah, and still kind of that puppy phase as well. Because especially my dogs, the Chihuahuas, Bo and Audrey. Bo's 6, Audrey's 4, and then Remy's 1. So this is the whole build, by the way. But yeah, Remy's 1, Audrey's 4, and then Bo's 6. Like, we got Bo during the pandemic. We got Audrey in 2022 when everyone was kind of returning back to work. And then now, like, my sister got Remy like 9 months ago. So my it's just like kind of like different times, I guess, we're kind of like living in almost, where, you know, different times where, like, you know, now compared to the pandemic, my sister kind of like has a little bit more like stable income to like spoil her dog with. So yeah. So yeah. Anyways. I'm gonna raid out. I'm gonna raid you guys out. I've had fun today, just doing a little bit of yapping and stuff. So yeah, while doing a bit of building. So yeah, I think on Sunday, I think I might stream some more 50-bit. I think on Sunday, on Sunday, I think I'll stream some more Thrifty Business. I do love that game. It's such a good game. Highly recommend if you haven't gotten it already. And then on next week, I want to stream on Chaoscraft at some point. I probably should see if Sage is free to do like something on Chaoscraft or something in our multiplayer world. But we'll see. And then I do want to start Cabernet soon. I do want to do another playthrough. I do want to start my 4th playthrough of Cabernet soon, but that might be the week after. So yeah, and I do want to try and get the rest of the achievements for the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. The Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. So yeah, I think I have 3 more achievements. I tried to get the last one. I tried to get one of them even. When I was like going through the update for the trilogy, for the Phoenix Wright trilogy, but my dumbass like put on like story mode or whatever the fuck it's called. Put on the story mode when you're not supposed to do that. I put on the story mode up until the point that I needed, and then up until the point that I needed, and then just did it manually. So and that didn't count. So yeah, I do want to get the rest of the Phoenix Wright achievements. So yeah, because I want to 100% that game, so it can be kind of not done with Ace Attorney, but like done with the Phoenix Wright trilogy. So yeah, as always, my other socials are in the Twitch commands about me section and in description on YouTube. If you are watching over there, let's have a look, see who we want to raid on out to. Let's raid out to Mushroom. Let's raid on out to Mushroom Gravy. Let's see who is playing Harvester. Ooh, what is this game? I have no idea. Looks like a kind of crafty kind of game, maybe. Maybe it's a farming game. I don't know. I have no idea. So yeah, we're gonna go. Let's see. Let's go raid on out to Mushroom. Let's raid Mushroom Gravy. Two ways, is that right? Is that right? Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go right down to Mushroom. Bye guys. Bye guys. Bye.